Hello everyone, I'm so happy to be back on this YouTube game of mine. It takes some time for me to get like in the groove of doing things since I'm a babysitter from Monday to Friday, and then me and Frank have been busy like every single weekend. So today is like my first day being home and like not having Frank here, because whenever Frank's here and I do YouTube, I feel a little awkward. I'm not myself. So when he's not here, I can just be me and not feel awkward or nervous that he's watching. So today I thought it was a perfect idea to do the Instagram post that I did a couple days ago. I did a reel on this beautiful summer look that is the perfect look for anyone. Like, it's so simple, it's easy. I'm gonna show you step by step, and if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a question in the comment and I will get to it, because I don't have that many subscribers, but I hope that changes soon because I really love YouTube, I really love you guys, and if you don't follow me on Instagram already, go ahead and check me out. I post on there daily, and I'm always talking about makeup, beauty, fashion, self-care, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's get started. I got my coffee, so I'm a little like shaky in my voice because I have a lot of energy right now. So I'm gonna try to calm down a little bit. Okay, so first thing I'm going in, this coconut skin primer is freaking beautiful still. I love it and I haven't had any issues with my oily skin, so I'm going to continue using it. This is also like super shimmery. You could see once you see my face. So right now you see it's kind of a little dull looking. Once I put this primer on, it's going to give you that beautiful glow. So if you want to wear this by itself, by all means, use this by itself. First put your sunscreen on, of course, but this is beautiful. And sometimes I will just put this on and I won't do my moisturizer because it's a priming moisturizer, so it has that creaminess to it that's gonna get rid of your dry skin. So this is it on. Like, it's beautiful. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. So now that I have my brows done, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the eyeshadow part and show you guys how I achieve that look. The best thing to do when you're doing your eyeshadow, you wanna always have a base down. So when you think of painting a house, you think of a primer first and then the paint. So just like makeup goes, you always need a primer for everything. So I go in with my concealer and I just put a little bit on my eyelid after I do my brows. Dab a little bit on there and just blend it in with your fingers. That's the best way to do it, because beauty blenders can be so big at times, and just use your fingers, blend that in. And after you are done doing that, you want to set your primer before you do any eyeshadow. So if you're not setting your eyeshadow and you see like the chalkiness to it, or like it's like dark in some areas and light in some areas and it doesn't look even, that's because you're not setting it and you have the tackiness on your skin. So if you do this process, you will definitely have beautiful eyeshadow. So I just get my powder, just a little bit of my powder, and dab it on there. You can use a white eyeshadow too if you have it in your palette, which I should have done, but whatever. Okay, this is the easy part coming up. So that girl in the picture, she had browns and just like a darker brown on her liner, on her top lash line. And then she had like glitter and shimmer to it to make it look summery and light and fresh. So I'm gonna go in with a blending brush about this size, and then my trusty little Mario that has all these brown shades in it. I talk about it all the time. Take the lightest brown and you're going to buff it in like so. The best way to achieve a seamless eyeshadow look is starting small, adding more color, and taking your time with it. So if you're rushing it, it'll look choppy, not choppy, spacey and like not even. Taking a light color, putting it all over my lid. Super, super simple. Try not to go in so scared when you're doing eyeshadow. Okay, so now that I have that base brown down, I'm gonna go in with a darker brown, just a little bit darker than the one I was using. So maybe like this guy or maybe that one to add a little more darkness to it. Or I might just dip in both and make its own shade. And what I'm doing here is I'm gonna add it to the outer corner. When you're doing shimmer on the inner corner, you wanna keep most of the brown, like the darker browns on the outside, so you don't have a dark base and then you try to put shimmer on it, it won't show as much. So just keep your darker eyeshadows out here if you wanna use shimmer on your eye. Blend, 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 blend. That's all you have to do. Start small, tap your brush off. I know people make fun of makeup artists for tapping their brush, but it gets the excess off. Blend, blend, blend. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about what has been going on in my life lately since I have you guys here, and I don't want to talk about makeup the entire time because I'm just blending a lot. And you guys are kind of seeing what I'm doing, adding the dark to the outside and then blending what you have left to the inside. So right now, me and Frank are going to be moving to Clovis. We're in Rockland right now, and then we're going to be heading to Clovis because he has a job offer with one of his buddies. So that's exciting for us. It's nerve-wracking because we just got here, and it's just a lot when you're moving a lot. You know, if you've ever moved a lot, you know how I'm feeling right now, especially like military families. I don't know how they do it. They're always moving. So this is like my second time moving, and I'm like crying about it because it's just a lot of work, and it'll be nice in the end, being closer to friends, being closer to family. We had our fun up here in the city, and doesn't mean like we're not gonna come back to it anytime, you know, because we love it. So right now in our life, Clovis is calling us. We're gonna head that way. So there is, I'm sorry if you can't see that well. Just blend it out very well like that. And then I'm gonna clean the bottom up. When you put foundation and stuff, you clean up all this mess. Just focus on your eyeshadow, and then we'll fix the mess later. But I'm also leaning towards doing makeup more and making myself like a freelance makeup artist in the Valley, and also trying to get my esthetician certification so I can do facials, and I want to do like waxing, like just like facial waxing. I think I'd be too scared to do body waxing. Maybe if I'm practicing more, but face waxing's fine. Brow lamination I love, so I might start doing that. So just the fun stuff that estheticians get to do, and I've always wanted to do that, but I've been afraid to head that route because you have people in your life that are telling you, oh, that's not,
oh, my battery's gonna die.
All right, guys, we are back in business. This is what we had so far. I don't know how I charged my camera for like 15 minutes and it's a full charge. Maybe it was a little longer than that. I was on TikTok, so I didn't keep track. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with a flat brush like this. Focus. Flat like this. It's perfect for doing eyeliner. And now it's not focusing on me. There we go, okay. It's perfect for doing eyeliner, and I love this brush for when I just wanna do the top lash. I don't know the last time I've used an eyeliner like stick or anything like that, so this is definitely one of my favorite hacks. Grab a darkest shade of brown, which is this guy right here. Literally put it on top of your top lash line. Like that. The messier the better, because you want this to look super like blown out. And in the eyeshadow world, straight lines are pretty, like when you're doing a design and stuff. But if you're not, you don't want any harsh lines. You want to have something that's well blended and super smoky, especially for this look. Super easy so far, right? I think so. So now you have a little darker eyeshadow on the top and makes your eyes pop a little more and your eyelashes look a little better. Okay, so now we are going in with my concealer, cleaning up the bottom of the eyeshadow so it doesn't look as crazy. Because of all the blending, sometimes it gets outside of your eye. So what I do is I do a line closest to the edge of my outer corner and just kind of slant up like that. And then I put a little bit right here. Less is more when it comes to concealer. You don't want the cakey look. So again, outer corner, straight up, and a little bit right here. Let's put a little bit right there, a little more. And then blend away. Blend, blend, blend. And then when I get to the outer corner, what I like to do is blend up so it gives you that sharp line for your eyeshadow. I forgot what I was talking about before my camera decided to almost die on me. I think it was like talking about esthetician work and stuff. That's what I want to do. And in my lifetime of graduating from high school and going to college classes and stuff, I was heading towards nursing. And the reason I was heading towards nursing is because I love caring for people and I love being around that atmosphere. But then again, I was also heading towards nursing because of my family. They were like, you'd be perfect for it. It's a great job. You'll make your money. And I'm like, okay, like that's what I'm gonna do. So here I am, like 5 years into trying to get all my classes done because I struggle in school, like most people do. People out there that don't struggle in school, like you guys are blessed, but I definitely struggle in school. So I recently have just started to think more about what I would love doing, and that's really how your life is supposed to be. You're supposed to like think about what you would like doing, you know, instead of worrying about the other people's opinions. And I was always listening to that and always like trying to go their way because that's what I knew to do. And I didn't want to disappoint anyone. But I did a girl's makeup the other day and I was just like in heaven. I was talking with her, I was making her feel beautiful, and she was just, she loved the makeup. So that made my heart feel good. I know nurses are amazing and they really help everyone in the hospital, and they're just like freaking badasses, which I would love to do. Helping people feel pretty and love themselves a little more, you know, and lifting them up is also an awesome job. So that's what I want to do. I want to head towards the esthetician work, the beauty world, and I know I'd be so happy doing that. Getting up, getting dressed every day, making my own schedule, being to do my makeup every day too, because as nurses you're not really doing your makeup because you're gonna have blood and everything all over you, so why do your makeup? You know, this is my happy place, especially doing YouTube and stuff. This is definitely my happy place. I wish I would have started it earlier, but I never had like people in my life doing this kind of stuff, so now it's like bigger out there. The YouTube world and the Instagram world, it's a bigger thing nowadays. So I got my camera for Christmas and I was super excited to go on this journey. And it's become one of my favorite hobbies. Okay, I just finished my, I didn't even show you my foundation. So this is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I mixed the darker shade, and then I have the Lancome. I mixed a little bit of that. Her makeup in the picture had a super glowy base, but that really doesn't work for my skin because I get oily. And if you get oily, you can still have a glowy base, but I mean a glowy face, not a glowy base. You don't want that because then the oil will just slosh it off. How us oily girls get the glowy face, my goodness, is by highlighter. And I'm gonna show you where I highlight and what. So basically what you wanna do with highlighting is highlight the places that the sun's gonna hit. So if you're looking at your face, that's like a natural highlight right now, but I'm gonna add more. The sun's gonna hit right there, top of your nose, above on your forehead. That's where you're gonna put the highlight because that's gonna add like a natural glow to your face, which we want to achieve. I always like to set my face with a powder, especially in the summer because it gets hot and my makeup just wants to say bye, see you later. So I just set it with a powder with a flat top brush. Okay, now doing the bottom lash line is kind of tricky. You don't want to go over like dramatic down here because then it'll look like you'll have a black eye. I go in with a fluffy little brush and I start with a light brown. So start with a light brown, and if you want to make it a little darker, I suggest getting that flat brush that I showed you earlier for eyeliner and go very close to your lash line. But it looked like this girl just had a super like blown out look underneath, and I'll show you how I do that. So get under here with the fluffy brush and just start blending like that. Earlier, how we took the concealer and fixed this, there's gonna be a harsh line. So what I do is I just blend that harsh line out. And the same thing to the other side. If I'm doing more of like a colored look, ow, I just poked my eye. I will leave that harsh line because it looks super awesome when you have a bunch of color going on, like purples and blues and stuff like that. But when I want to do like a smoky brown, I get rid of that harsh line. Okay. Now so I ordered some stuff from Marc Jacobs, and I'm gonna have like the little haul on my IGTV on my Instagram if you guys want to go check it out over there. I think I'm gonna do it tonight and film it. But this is one of the things that I got. So here's the packaging. It's freaking beautiful. So aesthetically pleasing, so pretty. And then this is what you get inside. So this was $24.50, which is a steal. It's sad that Marc Jacobs is going out of business, but their products I still love, so I grabbed some. Bronze up the face because in the summer you want a bronze face. And then also, when in the summer, if my face is a little white still, I try to bronze my forehead to make me look a little tanner. I haven't been in the sun lately, which is a good thing. You're not supposed to be in the sun all the time because wrinkles, you know? But I miss being really tan. I need to get better at self-tanning. That'll help a lot. Get out of my way here. Woo! I love this bronzer. It's so pretty. Ugh. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in with my blush. And she had a bunch of freckles, which is super cute, but I don't know how to do the freckled look. And I think you can get like it's called a freck pin. But that's like adding freckles when you don't even have freckles, kind of like faking it, which is cute, but I wish I had natural ones. Fun tip, blush is the first thing to go when you're doing your makeup throughout the day. So it may look a little crazy right now, but it's gonna blend out throughout the day and like fade away. So add your blush, don't be scared. I'm gonna go in with a tinier brush, little baby brush, to go into my inner corner with a highlight, because that girl had a super glowy inner corner. I'm gonna add it up to the top, bit on the lid, brushing it out, and then grab my finger because pigment catches better with your finger. That highlight is freaking pretty. Summertime is all about the bronze face and the highlight. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. Okay. Now going in, the highlight on my face. This is always my favorite part. Highlight your points right here. Oh, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Yeah, yep. Okay, I put it right there, put a little bit above my eyebrow, all the points that are that the sun's gonna hit. And then also, like when I'm wearing a strapless shirt or strapless dress, I'll put it on my clavicles, and that's just really, really pretty. I love that look. A little bit on my nose, because she had a bunch of highlight on her nose, and I think that's cute. And then I never do this, but I'm gonna try it out. A little bit on the forehead. Bring some glow back in your face if you're doing a matte look like I do. And then some girls do the top of their lips too. So everywhere where the sun's gonna hit, you wanna have your highlight. Now I'm gonna finish up doing my mascara and lips, and then we'll go ahead and take a closer look at all this. And if you guys have any questions, like I said before, go ahead and leave them in the comments below and I will get to them. Alright guys, so I just threw on some lip gloss. My favorite lip gloss is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. I've been buying that ever since it came out, and I pretty much have all the shades because it's that good. And it makes your lips like super soft too. It has hyaluronic acid in it, which is insane. So I'm going to link everything below so you have all the makeup that I use for this look. But I'm going to go ahead and do a close-up to show you what it looks like. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this. I'm glad you guys came to my channel and checked me out. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so and come back and see me. I'm gonna try to get back on my YouTube game. I know I feel like I say this all the time, but I'm at that weird point in my life where it's just like super busy, trying to find time for myself and for my hobbies. Me and my boyfriend are actually talking about that the other day. Like, we need to focus on our hobbies and have some time for ourselves as well. So I'm gonna start doing that, and I'm excited. I'm gonna also plan to do a Amazon favorites video tonight, so hopefully I get to that. But thank you so much again, guys, for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye. That was weird. I'll see you all later. Okay. Okay, bye. I'll see you guys.